It's showtime.
So it has a speed function to see how fast you're running it or how fast you're driving in the car.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So in today's episode, I'm not just going to be talking about Snapchat, but I'm also going to be recording it about Snapchat. Welcome to the Hashtag South Africa show. Today we're talking Snapchat. Earlier this week I got a call from Michelle Straydom from Media Update. It's an online blog here in South Africa, and she had some questions about Snapchat. So basically what I normally do is, rather than voice note updates, I thought of making a video so that you all could share and learn a few tips about Snapchat. Is like the 180 degree or 360 degree, depending on how far you want to spin this thing around. So the cool thing about Snapchat is you've got many different features, so running fast or changing the time, but let's check out a few of them on my Snapchat right now. You're gonna love this one. So let's get right into the questions.
Do you think Snapchat is more appropriate for social purposes or for branding?
You know, Snapchat is essential for social and for brand purposes. As an individual, it gives you the ability to capture the moments of your life, different to what you have on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram. Snapchat allows you to capture the essence of everything around you, real life, with mistakes and everything in place. For brands, it allows you to share that presence of your business environment to a greater audience. So beyond the mission statement, beyond the products and services you offer, it's the whole atmosphere of your environment that you can share with businesses and with your consumers. This can be whether you're a fast food restaurant all the way up to a law firm. There's no limitations that you can use Snapchat for.
What value do you think Snapchat possesses for brands?
I think Snapchat has a great value for brands, mainly for the point that video is such a strong content right now. It's progressing, and what you can share in a few seconds compared to what you have in a 20-page document can be far more valuable to a consumer as well as to competitive brands out there in the marketplace. Snapchat has some cool filters. This is one of them. It's kind of like sepia brown. It's pretty interesting. You can do a lot with that.
Does Snapchat's branding, values, and brand exposure differ from that of Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram?
Every social media platform has its own mission statement and vision. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. So Snapchat, you can already expect, has a different value and brand exposure. What you capture on Facebook and what you share on Twitter compared to what you post on Instagram can be totally different to what you can share on Snapchat. So think of it as a whole new way of expressing your business to your clients, as well as an individual. Make Snapchat a bit more personal for yourself if you want to share things more constructively out there.
Get to the chopper!
Do you know of any brands that use Snapchat effectively? If so, who and how do they use it?
I've been on Snapchat for over a year and a half now, and it's been pretty awesome. I follow a lot of America-based brands and Europe-based companies, as well as stuff over up in the Asian states. A cool example could be Taco Bell. Taco Bell shares their Snapchat accounts with actual people that walks around the phone, sharing the experience, doing like little hack-offs, like how many tacos they can eat in a few seconds, those random type of things. Then you've got Mashable. Mashable's doing some pretty awesome things that allows you to share real-life information, what's happening on their news site, on their platforms. You've got CNN, you've got MTV. A few of these brands have taken up, I would say, institutional layouts on the platform. You've noticed that a lot of television companies have taken up quite a prominent place on Snapchat. So you have people like Comedy Central, Sweet, you've got Cosmopolitan Magazine, which is a totally different platform out there. You've got Natural Geographic. So I remember growing up, we'll always have those Natural Geographic magazines coming over to the house that you could see every few months. Now they've actually reached the point of getting people on Snapchat. Few seconds of information, you're allowed to not just share but engage with the greater community, and that's pretty awesome.
Bands to make her dance. All these jeans hopping, I'm just popping bands.
Snapchat right now it's used to share the stories of individuals, but how I feel its functions and practices will improve over time. People smashing up short videos into longer videos and making actual movies about it, or telling a story in a different way using split seconds. We got to keep in mind that the human concentration span is not that far away from a goldfish. So you got to learn how to adapt to your audience. If you're making a fantastic feature film, unless it's going to be like a global status out there globally in cinemas around the world, you're not going to be getting the much attention. But the way social media is, you've got YouTube, you've got all these different competitors or people out there trying to share effective messages. So you got to make sure that if you're using Snapchat, have a clear strategy in point. Sit down with your marketing team, sit down with your public relations officer. Hey, even get the CEO to come in after his golf game and give some pointers and tips. Everyone should come together because Snapchat can help to capture the complete essence of your video. So rather than looking at giving that corporate formal approach, and even though your target market might be that way, try and bring that over to Snapchat, and trust me, you're not going to lose the benefit. We've gained some amazing followers, guys. You'll be able to see our Snapchat logo up here. We hope you scan, subscribe and follow our journey. Send us snaps back, follow our story, because we continue to share the message of #South Africa, social media tips, as well as just the general life of an entrepreneur. You're going to be following me as a person. It's the same online. You can follow Adriana Grande. As well, you have geolocation tagging. As you can see, my one shows Durban, so swipe a few times to see what geographical location you're based in. You can follow DJ Khaled. He's pretty sweet up there. There's supermodels, there's musicians, there's DJs, there's politicians. Arnold Schwarzenegger's even in this one. So guys, get on the Snapchat game. Even if you think this is boring or you're a waste of your time, progress with it and learn with it.
So it has a speed function to see how fast you're running or how fast you're driving in the car.
This is just a quick shout out to the city of Durban. I'm here in Umhlanga Rocks. This is where #South Africa was born. Past 5 years, from 2011, 2012, all the way to 2015, and now we're up in Johannesburg, 150 Rivonia Road. Guys, give us a shout, check us out, and continue watching to the show. Subscribe up here. Into your temperature. Now that's weird because it just probably wants to show people how you're feeling at that point in time. That can be pretty fun, that can be pretty awesome. With the emojis and the smileys, you can put them up everywhere, and the cool thing is you get trophies once you pass a few levels. But just do it because it's fun, man. Life's boring without the emoji. The fun things you can do with Snapchat, so go ahead and start following, and farewell from Durban. We'll be back in Johannesburg soon.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.